What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake72 coming to you guys with a video right now. Shake Squad, have you looked at this schedule that has come out earlier today? About to do a little review on it. I have looked at it so far, and honestly, it looks pretty damn good. I absolutely think the games are spaced out well, and I'll get more into it, but let's start the review, and hopefully you guys took a look at it already, probably, so let's get into this shit. Let's go. So, the start of the season, let's start off. Week 1, we open up Thursday Night Football against the Atlanta Falcons. When we all thought it was the Vikings, and I don't know what happened. It must have been a wrong leak, or we all been fooled, tricked, trickery, whatever the hell it was that leak came out. Now we are hosting the Atlanta Falcons Week 1. It's going to be a very exciting game. We already knew that we were going to be facing the Falcons or the Vikings before the leak of the Vikings came out, when we thought we were going to play them in the first game. But, you know, the Atlanta Falcons, they're going to be hungry for this win. They're going to come to Lincoln Financial and try to get a win. But there's a but. The Eagles fans, like us, are going to be at this game. We're going to be watching on TV. The whole home crowd is going to be behind this team. Last year we had the Redskins. We were away at a division opponent. Now we are home. Okay, this is our bread and butter. Home is our bread and butter. We start out home. That's a good start. To have a first game at home, very important, especially for this team. The Falcons have lost a few players, you know, going through, like Taylor Gabriel's off the team now. They still got a good team, okay? But with what we have right now, and it's too early because we don't know what's going on between the draft and everything else. You know, free agency's done most likely, unless we sign some like little itty-bitty players. But the Atlanta Falcons, Week 1, Thursday night, is going to be a nice starting point. Now, you always think that these first games are always toss-ups, but we went to Washington last year, and, you know, it was close. We were, you know, we got some good plays near the end of the game, but it was a close game. I mean, Kirk Cousins, if we didn't have that pressure, Kirk Cousins would have, you know, thrown some touchdowns on us. We had great pressure against him, but with the Atlanta Falcons, fuck the Redskins. About the Atlanta Falcons, now they're coming in there hungry. We're defending our fucking turf, and this team and these fans, I can't wait to be there. And, you know, between the banner and bringing the trophy out, man, this is going to be a good fucking game. And the Eagles got to start off the right fucking way. Whether it's Nick Foles, whether it's Carson Wentz, we all know who's going to probably be there Week 1. But I'm excited for this a lot. So catch me over there because I will be there. All right, so Week 2, we have the Buccaneers. Now, going to be in Tampa. And, you know, Bo Allen signed with Tampa. JPP signed with Tampa. Vinny Curry signed with Tampa. That defensive line is an all right starting line. It's not great. It's not wonderful, but it's better than what they had last year. Deshaun Jackson's still on the team. You know what I mean? Mike Evans. You know, it's a team where I think we could beat them. I don't see why we can't beat the Tampa Bay Bucks. They're not the best. I think we need some revenge over a few years ago when they beat us by 4 touchdowns and completely fucking obliterated this team the last year of Chip Kelly. And we need a little bit of payback going into Tampa, and I think we'll get it. So, that's really all I say. There's really not much about Tampa. I got to say, Jameis Winston, I've hated him. I think he's nothing. I don't think he's going to do a damn thing in this fucking league, especially with that team. I don't think he's a good quarterback at all. You know, Deshaun Jackson's declining. Mike Evans is a fucking hothead, and, you know, this fucking team now, other than Quan Alexander, I can care less about anyone else on that fucking team. So, you know, the Tampa Bay Bucks have a lot to prove. They were overhyped last year when they got Deshaun Jackson, Mike Evans. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh, you know, all this shit was going on with them. Now we get to go over there and whoop their fucking ass. So that's Week 2. All right, Week 3. We are going to be home against the Colts. Now, Frank Reich is new head coach of the Colts. The Colts barely did a fucking thing in free agency. they had all this cap space. I don't know who they signed. They probably signed somebody, but very, very fucking late. They didn't jump on signings. I know Najee Good from our team went over there. Other than that, it's a rebuilding team. I don't see why we can't get this win at all. You know, they're a dome team they're another dome team on top of it. So, I mean, I think this is going to be a win against the Colts. Probably one of the worst teams in the league. They're not really getting better. They're on a rebuild stage. So that's all I really got to say about the damn Colts right now. So let's go over to week 4 against the Tennessee Titans. We will be in Tennessee fighting the Titans. Remember the Titans. Now, the Titans made the playoffs last year. Marcus Mariota. They just signed Deion Lewis. They got Deion Lewis in the backfield now with, I forgot the other running back's name in Tennessee. They got 2 good running backs now for DeMarco Murray left, of course. I forgot the other running back that starts over there. But they picked up Deion Lewis. Malcolm Butler signed with them on a big $70 million deal. Don't care about him. Think he's overrated. Didn't care if he played in the fucking Patriots game. Didn't care if he didn't play. Doesn't matter. Mariota is still learning how to be a pocket passer, and it's kind of, I mean, when I watched him in a game last year, the announcers were talking about him still trying to develop as a pocket passer. I mean, the guy's got a set of wheels on him, but you know, he nothing special to me. I'm glad we didn't pick him up. I'm glad that Marcus Mariota is not the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. Thank fucking God that ship has sailed. Thank God we're over that shit. Thank God we didn't pick his ass. So the Titans, I could see a nice win going into Tennessee. They're nothing special. I mean, they're really not. I mean, it's their wide receiver core is eh. You know, they got a good tight end, and you know, their offensive line is eh. And they have good running. They have a nice dual threat running back. Other than that, that's really it. I don't, you know, they got into the playoffs by a fucking hair, and they couldn't do a damn thing. So I have nothing really to say much good about them. Okay, week 5, we finally got our game for the Minnesota Vikings. We'll be playing them at 4:25 on the 7th of October. We know how we feel about them fucking Vikings. I'm definitely going to this damn game. So, yeah, we all know about the damn Vikings. Okay, Kirk Cousins coming into town. 4:25 game, like I said. And, you know, they picked up, you know, Richardson on the D tackle. They got a little bit of depth at D tackle now, just by one guy, really. You know, Kirk Cousins, you know, John DeFilippo, our quarterback coach, went over there. And is working with the quarterbacks now. And, you know, this is going to be a little bit of a redemption for them for how we embarrassed them. And we're going to fucking embarrass them again. So it's going to be a good game. Now, I know the crowd will bring it. I know the players will bring it. We will wait on that. Fuck the Vikings, because I already know what we're going to fucking do to them again. They're going to skull fuck their ass. So we're going to go on to the next game, which is against the New York Giants. It is at the 11th. It's an 8 o'clock game at night. So we'll be facing the Giants, which rarely we face the Giants home on Monday Night Football or Thursday night. We are facing the Giants at MetLife. Night game, so it's great. So everyone's going to watch. We're going to see what the Giants are all about. We don't know. They're a big question mark. They might be getting fucking Saquon Barkley. They might be getting a quarterback. They need a quarterback. They draft Saquon Barkley. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. So that's all I got to say about the damn Giants and their, you know, their big defense. That's, you know, the $200 million defense that's supposed to be like, you know, absolutely insane. But they haven't done a damn thing. They had a bad year last year. We'll see how they are. We'll see what they're doing with Beckham. What's going on with there. So the Giants, I don't care. We own the fucking Giants anyway. So I really don't give a shit about the fucking Giants. So the week after that, we play the Panthers at home. The Panthers, of course, have received. Torrey Smith will be the starting deep threat, which I think we could defend. We know how he plays. You know, Cam Newton, got to contain him in the pocket, make sure we get his ass on the ground. Hopefully Pete Morelli's not fucking refereeing that fucking game. So, other than that, we should own their fucking ass too, at home. All right, next game. We're going to go to London. We're going to go to London. No, that's not. We're going to go to London. We're going to go to London and face the Jaguars. So I don't know how many Eagles fans are going to be over there in London. I have no fucking idea. 9:30 a.m. game Eastern. And I'm going to be eating breakfast while watching this shit, which is going to be weird. But, okay, it's nice and early. And you can pretty much watch football all day, pretty much, at that point. So, the Jaguars, they got a good defense. We haven't really tested ourselves against this new Jaguars team with this, Jalen Ramsey's probably the best cornerback in the whole league. They got A.J. Bouye. They picked up in free agency 2 years ago from the Texans. Got a big deal. You know what I mean? Miles Jack, good linebacker. They got. The problem is they don't have enough depth. They have a lot of first-round talent, but this has got to be the year for them as well because they're going to lose a lot of players after this year. They're not going to be able to afford everybody. The D-line, I can name a few guys. I forgot a few guys that they've gotten, but they got a few guys in the D-line that are good. They're Pro Bowlers, they're ex-Pro Bowlers, they're first-round talents. But other than that, it's all about the coaching. Blake Bortles is a piece of shit, and he sucks really bad, so I see us hitting his ass on the ground I don't know how many fucking times. So the Jaguars are, other than their defense, I could see it being a little bit of a toss-up maybe, but our offense should put in enough work in. Hopefully it's probably just going to be an offensive game. I'm praying, So we'll see about the Jaguars. It's a big toss-up since we're not going to be home or away. We're kind of like in a neutral zone, so we're not going to know what's going on over there. Okay, so we're going to be going to New Orleans, man. A team that we should have probably faced last year in the NFC Championship game, a rematch with 2013. And the Saints have, picked up Patrick Robinson from our team. They signed Patrick Robinson. They picked up a good amount of players, and they're trying to get a few more players still. They're packing up on people, just like the Rams are. And Drew Brees is the man. That's going to be a very good game, another toss-up game that we don't know what's going to happen, but, we're going to be away, so they got to play lights out and do what they got to do. So we'll see what happens with that. Got the New York Giants after that on the 25th of November. December 3rd, we have primetime. We have the Redskins, week 13, I believe. Week 13. So, week 13, we got the Redskins. And we are, between Alex Smith getting rid of Kendall Fuller to the Kansas City Chiefs with their second-best corner. They signed Orlando Scandrick from the fucking Cowboys. He's overrated, sucks, injury-prone, and can't cover anymore. Alex Smith getting paid $73 million, which is fucking crazy, and everything like that. The Redskins, they got no run game. They signed, they got Paul Richardson, the deep threat that I wanted in free agency, but, Paul Richardson's a good player, but one guy's not going to make that whole team be good. The whole team has got to put in effort. The whole offensive line was hurt last year. They're very injury-prone, that offensive line. They've been banged up. Don't know how many guys are going to be able to hold on after this year, but the Redskins, we just got to beat the fucking Redskins and get it over with. After Week 13, we have a bye week, I believe, which is good, not bad at all. Week 13, a little bit late, but it's not too bad. It's really not. It's not bad at all. Because after that, we faced the Cowboys home. Finally, we faced the Cowboys during the regular season. We actually faced the Cowboys. We actually faced the fucking Cowboys not early in the season, but a lot earlier than the last game. So we get back from the bye, and we have our home crowd standing behind our fucking Philadelphia Eagles against the Cowboys. I will be at that fucking game, no problem. And we're going to own the fucking Cowboys this year. Cowboys haven't gotten better. Lost Des Bryant, signed Allen Hurns. Fucking, what is Allen Hurns going to do? Aging Jason Witten, fucking 29, 30-year-old fucking Cole Beasley. Terrence Williams can't even catch a fucking ball. They have no depth again this year. So, don't see much from the Cowboys. They ain't winning shit this year. Okay, after that, big game, prime time against the Rams in L.A. The Rams, we all know the Rams have to win this year. They have to win the Super Bowl this year. They're going to lose a lot of players next year. A lot. They got to pay Aaron Donald. They got to pay Jared Goff. They got to pay Todd Gurley. They got to pay a whole bunch of people. So, they're on thin ice right now. They're in win now mode because they have to pay a lot of people. And Keep Talib, overrated, fucking out of his prime. Marcus Peters is a fucking hothead. Mac Hollins was beating Marcus Peters week fucking 2 of last year. I mean, Marcus Peters is there to cover deep. I mean, that's about it. Other than that, I think if we have a quick guy on Marcus Peters, honestly, we're going to have too much on offense. I think we'll be all right. But this is going to be a good game, and they're going to want redemption as well, and we're going to defend. So it should be a good game, but I hope we play better, and I hope Wentz comes back and plays what he plays a better game than he did, and kind of redeems himself from getting hurt last year, and getting back to his normal self, so he doesn't do anything stupid. December 23rd, we have the Houston Texans. They picked up the Honey Badger in free agency, and Deshaun Watson's coming back, torn ACL. And Deshaun Watson's good, and I like the kid a lot. He's the real deal. He really is. I'm proud of that kid. I like him as a person, as a quarterback. He's got great legs on him. We just got to contain his ass. He's like another Russell Wilson, but he's not like Russell Wilson. But he runs like Russell. We'll move backwards. He'll move to the side. He's not as fast as him, but you know what I mean. So it should be a good game. Haven't faced the Texans in a while, so it should be a good game. With J.J. Watt coming back and everything like that. So we'll see what happens, but I think we can get a win at it. Especially being home is a big deal in Philly, especially for this fucking Eagles team. With the Texans coming in, we should be all right. Last game of the year is going to be against the Redskins at Washington. Hopefully we already secured a division win. Hopefully we secured at least top 3 seed, whatever the fuck it is. Hopefully, praying on it. And doing something. So, the Redskins last game, so hopefully we own the Redskins again. So that's all I really got to say, guys. This was pretty much the review for the schedule. So far, I'll I'll kind of do some thinking, some homework on it a little bit, see a record. I'll make another video on it. But as of right now, this is a pretty good schedule. It really is. It's spread out nicely. You got some good teams, shitty teams, good teams, shit. You know what I mean? So it's spread out nicely. So it's not too packed every week, you know what I mean? So I like the schedule. I do. I thought it was going to be a harder schedule. I really did. I know the Vikings have a harder schedule. I know my friend's a Vikings fan, has a harder schedule. So that's all I got to say, guys. So let me know what you think about this schedule in the comment section below. Please, if you haven't, if you're looking at this video, if you haven't subscribe to my channel. Comment, like, whatever you got to do. I come out with, Eagles videos regularly. Trying to stay on top of everything, so I've been working a lot, so hopefully you guys, can bear with me a little bit. But that's about it, guys, so that's all I gotta say. So shake squad up, fly goes fly, peace.